What's up? It's Juwan Buford, broadcaster from Detroit. And what I want to talk about today is the habit of pocket watching, right? And to me, it's amazing. As an entrepreneur that wakes up day and night, constantly focused on my focus, building my business, looking to network individuals who share my values and principles and mission, and just the difficulty, right, that comes along with being an entrepreneur and finding talent and finding individuals to partner and work with. I don't understand where people find the time to pocket watch so much, to spend all their time looking at what other people are doing, criticizing, critiquing, the whole 9 yards, right? And it's amazing to me. People will allow other people to put a battery in their back. So oftentimes you're online critiquing individuals whom you have not met. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors, and you barely understand what's going on out front, right? In terms of how they've been able to build their business and to create success. And it's just anthem to me in terms of success, right? You don't want to be spending your time doing that, because at the end of the day, let me tell you, people find their level. You know, if you're hanging around people and if you're conversing with people and you're interacting with people and you're engaging with people and breaking bread with people, spending time with people who are spending all their time pocket watching, I can tell you 9 times out of 10, they're not having success either. They're not growing a successful business. They're not building taller buildings. They're just getting fame off of tearing other people's buildings down, right? And it's something I encourage people to really reflect on. People really do find their level, right? A players like to work with, talk with, engage with A players. The majority of those A players are building businesses. They're creating solutions. They're doing it messy. They're going out there and taking the risk. You know, the B and C players who are like just struggling or not achieving the goals that they desire for themselves, or not investing the time, investing in themselves. I mean, look, you can spend all your time around them like blaming other people and looking for other folks to tear down if you want, but you're going to end up exactly where they're at. You know, my business mentors have always taught me that if you follow people's opinions, you follow their lifestyles. And out of 2 to 3 years, I've watched this phenomena transpire on social media. It's not surprising to me the majority of these channels and these individuals and folks who spend all their time critiquing and tearing other people down, they're not here. And you know what? The individuals who are making a name doing it now, they're not going to be here 3, 4, 5 years from now. And that's just the bottom line. So that was, for me, that was top of mind, man. Stop letting people put a battery in your back. Unless you've shaken someone's hand, unless you've had a conversation with them, unless you've had the opportunity to interview them and get to know them, get out their business. Focus on you. Stay focused on your focus. And understand, once again, people find their level. There are people, once again, who philosophize and look at issues and come up with ways to solve problems. There are people who talk about problems all day long. And then there are people who spend the majority of the time talking about people. And if you're not in the entertainment space, if you're not trying to be the next, I don't know, Jerry Springer in any community or endeavor, if that's not your thing, so to speak, if you're not about creating some type of gossip channel, it's cool, it's all good, to each their own. I don't knock it. There are people doing very well doing that. I guess there's a space for that kind of entertainment. Don't be about that life, man. Wake up every single day and ask yourself, how can I get sharper? How can I become a better leader, a better salesperson or communicator of a value prop, and figure out, spend your time trying to figure out how to attract the talent that you're looking for. With that being said, celebrate success in advance. Goodbye for now.